Hey guys, you're watching Radical Gaming HD, and here we are with the second episode of Let's Talk Halo 4. This episode I'll be covering Spartan Ops, which is a new game mode in Halo 4. So let's get right into it. So this game mode will replace a firefight game mode from first introduced in Halo 3 ODST, and then also included in Reach. That game was pretty fun, but yeah, I mean I guess it's kind of annoying that they didn't include it. And Reach is kind of confusing with all the arcade stuff. I never really understood that. But anyway, so Firefight is not going to be in Halo 4. It'll be replaced by Spartan Ops. So Spartan Ops will be longer than Halo 4. Spartan Ops alone, right, will be longer than ODST's campaign. I calculated, right, through my maths that it would have a minimum of about 8 hours of gameplay. So yeah, so that's the first time you're going to hear that, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty much going to be made up of episodic, story-driven. It's story-driven episodes. Each week, 343 Studios, which is the developer for this game, will provide 5 new missions and cinematics. So yeah, so about so missions and then a little bit of movies. For each week, so 5 each week for 10 weeks, for a total of 50 episodes in 10 chapters. Each episode being the mission or cinematic, and each chapter being the week. Each episode will be 10 to 15 minutes long. I got that info somewhere on the internet, and that's how I calculated that. In its entirety, yes, that's the word, Spartan Ops would take at least 8 hours to complete. 4-player co-op is an option. I'm not sure if you can play 4-player co-op local, but I do know you can play 4-player co-op on Xbox Live. And what's great about this is that it will be free DLC. So that's really awesome. No need to sign up for any Elite or whatever they would call it for Halo 4, you know. Halo 4 Premium, Halo 4 UNSC Spartan Edition, whatever you want to call it. But there's no subscription-based service needed. Not sure if there's going to be one for Halo 4 for maps or anything, but as long as we're talking about Spartan Ops, nothing needed, it's free. Next up, we have the story of Spartan Ops. So the story ties into the campaign. It'll focus on the majestic squad of Mark IV Spartans aboard the UNSC Infinity. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much the UNSC Infinity is the largest ship in the UNSC fleet, I guess, and it's just built. And yeah, aboard it's like got tons of stuff, including a Spartan Mark IV Spartan training center. So you'll play as one of the members, I guess, of the majestic squad, which is a squadron of Mark IV Spartans. Pretty beast. So it's kind of like being like the chief, except not really the chief because you're just copies of the chief. Anyway, so this will take oh my god, excuse me, I pretty much just woke up. I just want to get this to you guys before I went to school. I do the school later on. But anyway, so this takes place 6 months after the end of the campaign. So yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about that. And it could have some ties with a Forward Unto Dawn live-action machinima series. But not very many people talked about this because, well, I just kind of thought of it myself. I guess I haven't really seen any proof of this anywhere, but I'm just thinking, you know, since everything that the Forward Unto Dawn machinima series, if you don't know, it's a live-action sort of TV series that they're going to do on machinima that pretty much has to do with the Halo 4 story. Spartan Ops has to do with the Halo 4 story, so pretty much I'm just saying they could have some ties, some relations. So yeah, I'm really excited for that Forward Unto Dawn series too. That should be pretty cool too. So confirmed enemies are Prometheans and Covenant deserters. And yeah, just a little thing I wanted to touch up on about the Covenant deserters. I talked about them as being enemies yesterday, and I'm talking about them as being enemies today here as well. I just wanted to clarify that. Is the Covenant, they're still our allies at the as at the end of Halo 3, but some groups of Covenant refuse to ally with humans. They desert the main group of Covenant, and then yeah, and then thus they create groups of enemies, including the ones that including some of them ones that we meet on Requiem. So during the campaign. So yeah, that's why the Covenant are enemies. Just want to clarify that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next week I'll be talking about multiplayer. So yeah, so online multiplayer, really interesting stuff to talk about there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, this has been Radical Gaming HD. Peace.